Hi everyone, Laura Roman here, and I am in sesh. Happy Halloween to everybody, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. You've had a wonderful weekend, and that you may be having some Halloween fun even this weekend. So hopefully you'll have a whole lot more treats than tricks in your bag tonight. And for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Laura Roman, and I am a licensed psychotherapist and relationship expert in private practice. And what I do is I am in sesh here on Facebook Live every week, 2 or 3 times during the week. And I'm here to give you some tips and tricks to having a better, and some hacks as to having a better, healthier, more fulfilling life and a happier, healthier, more fulfilling relationship. And today's topic is one that I actually received a question from a woman, Erica, and she writes to me, I have a guy that makes no sense at all to date because he's not an achiever and our lifestyles are totally different, but we have amazing chemistry. But I also have a guy, who is lovely and treats me well. He's got a great job and is driven to achieve, but I don't want to jump his bones. Is it realistic to expect both? Well, let me just say this in a word. Yes, it is realistic to expect both. In fact, you should want both and you should get both in a relationship. Because I guess there's another part to this which I didn't get to, but I think that first of all, there needs to be a distinction between passion and lust. And what I mean by that is that you should be passionate about the person you spend the rest of your life with. And that doesn't mean lust. And what I mean by that is it doesn't mean you want to jump his bones or you want to jump her bones all the time. It doesn't mean that should be out of the question because you should want to jump your partner's bones. But that's not what passion is. That's lust. And we all have it, and we all have it at the beginning of our relationship, and hopefully throughout our relationship we have it. But lust is sex, right? We want to have sex. We're driven for sex. That's why we have babies. I once went to a talk, and the professor said, if sex wasn't fun, we wouldn't have it, and then there wouldn't be any babies. So absolutely, Ma Nature wants us to have sex, and absolutely want to have sex, and absolutely we want to have lust, and we want to be certainly passionate about the person with whom we are involved with. However, there is a difference between lust and passion. And passion is that I'm passionate about you as a person. And what that means is that we have the same likes, we have the same drive, we have the same interests. I find you interesting. I find you fascinating. I'm passionate about the person that you are. It's sort of like, not exactly like, but sort of like, when you have a college professor that you think is the bomb, not necessarily you want to have sex with them, maybe you do, but you think they're the bomb and you really have high regard for them and you're passionate about them and their knowledge and what they know and who they are, the kind of person that they are. That's the passion I'm talking about. That's the passion that you want for your partner. Now, you don't want to limit it to that. There has to be more, right? There has to be the fact that I'm passionate about you, I'm sexually attracted to you, and I like the person that you are. Because the thing is that my dog is into something over there. Anyway, the thing is that if you get involved with somebody and you marry someone and you aren't passionate about them, you don't lust after them, they don't have common interests or common values or common goals, what's going to end up happening is that eventually you're going to feel like you settled for this person. And then you're going to resent them and you're going to hate yourself and you're going to hate them. Because the thing is that I see this all the time, where people settle for somebody because they're too old. They think that they're too old, or there won't be anyone else, or there aren't that many great guys, or there aren't that many great girls. Like if I hear one more time, oh my God, Laura, when you get online, everyone's a loser and blah, 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 blah. Absolutely not true. And that doesn't mean that you have to settle for the person who is almost good enough. Or if you ask yourself the question, am I asking too much? Is it really something that I should want from this person? Yes, absolutely. You're going to spend the rest of your freaking life with them. Yes, you should be passionate about them. You should like them. You should have common values and interests. That is so important. If you marry someone who like sits on the couch and doesn't want to do anything and you're a go-getter, you are going to be pissed off most of the time. Or if you're with somebody who's always working and doesn't spend any time with you, eventually it's going to get really old because you're going to want him to spend time with you and you're going to want him to spend time with the family. That's why it's important to understand that the person that you're going to be with is, first of all, human. So they're not going to be perfect. I totally get that. But you have to look at them and say to yourself, is this someone that I can live with for the rest of my life? Is this someone with whom I share enough? I have enough in common with them? Because, it's lovely to think that, oh my God, we know opposites attract. And yes, to a certain extent, that is true. I have to go and see what my dog is doing. That opposites attract, and that's absolutely true to a certain extent. But if you are too opposite, if you're way too opposite, then what's going to end up happening? Sorry about this, but he's chewing on a pen. But if you're too opposite, what's going to end up happening is you won't have enough in common and you won't like this person enough. Now, you don't want to marry yourself for sure, or you don't want to be involved with yourself, but you want to be married with someone who is like you, or someone with whom you can share interests and have common goals, common aspirations. That is important. That's where the passion comes. The passion comes in the fact that you're different from me, but you're also like me. And so therefore I can bond with you. I can attach to you. I know who you are, what you want, and I'm really on fire about you. That's the passion. The lust is, I want to jump your bones. And hopefully that's part of it too. What I'm saying is don't settle, because people who settle are always really miserable. And I've never known anyone who has settled for someone and hasn't regretted that move. Because anytime there's the rebound, or I'm too old, or there's no one coming down the pike, or as my friend once said to me, it was eeny, meeny, miny, schmo, and he was the last schmo there, then, that always results in people being unhappy in their relationships. So hopefully, Erica, that has helped you to understand that, yes, you need to have both. So if you're dating one guy that is really like you want to jump his bones all the time, and you're dating another guy that just really makes a whole lot of sense, what I would say is dump them both, because neither one of them is going to make you happy. You have to find someone with a combination of both of those things. And you may have to wait, but it will be worth the wait, because ultimately you'll have a fabulous relationship. And if you settle for one of those, you're going to feel like you settled and you're going to be really unhappy. So hopefully I've answered your question. And if you liked this InSesh, please share it out with your friends. I'm Laura Roman. I am a licensed psychotherapist and a relationship expert in private practice. Please, please, please follow me. I would love it if you were to follow me. I thank you so much for being here. Please share this out with your family and friends. I would also truly appreciate that. Also, keep your eyes peeled for my newsletter, which will be out this week, at the end of this week or this weekend, I promise. And also, I am going to be starting a new Facebook group. I know I've been talking about it, but I'm actually going to do it. So please sign up for my group. I would love to have you do that. That probably won't be going until beginning of next week. But I'm in sesh, as I said, every week. So please stay posted. Please follow me to get the alerts to let you know that I am here. And I am going to be in sesh again, probably on Thursday. And my in sesh is going to be something that I completely forgot about, but it's a really good one. So I will have it tomorrow. I will announce what it is tomorrow. Have a great Halloween. Love you. Thank you so much for being here. Until Thursday, have a great evening. Happy Halloween. Bye.